Hi guys, happy, was it Witchy Wednesday? Is today Wednesday? Oh, it's Thursday. Oh, I think I missed Witchy Wednesday. I don't remember much. So, I kind of wanted to start with the major, or the lesser arcana of the tarot, from the Cosmic Tarot. So I kind of wanted to get back into that, since it is the book of literally everything, life. So, alright. Very dizzy today. Fell over quite a bit. It's very strange. So, alright. The minor arcana of the Cosmic Tarot. So, the minor arcana cards shift the deck from the larger themes of the major arcana to focus on ourselves as we exist day to day. So, they give you details into the major cards. They can put more emphasis on the major cards, give you more insight. So, pretty good. Good to know. So, people we have known, childhood, jobs, romances, family, friends, enemies, housing, emotional states, projects, artistic and monetary. Financial situations are in the four suits of the minor arcana. So, the minor arcana deal with our personal lives, our ambitions, hopes, and fears, and especially direct attention to our relations with other people. So, there's quite a few of them. Quite a few. So, alright, okay, this focus does not imply that our personal lives are too minor to be concerned with the cosmos or civilization. So, the major arcana have implications for the individual, and the minor arcana have implications for the world at large. So, both sets of arcana work together, and in a reading, all cards, major and minor, form a whole, a continuum. So it's telling its story more and more. It's more detail, more in depth than what you would get just from your minor or your major reading. So I still only use the major card. That's it. That's completely it. So the text for the numbered minor arcana aim at creating a mood or an ambiance. So the court cards center on people. So meanings are given as a guide for different interpretations. By casting oneself into the atmosphere of the cards during a reading or study, one discovers the meanings as they apply to the situation now. So, to oneself or another person for whom one might be reading. So, literally, you're putting yourself in the shoes of the person, of the situation. So, it's pretty interesting. So, as in the major arcana, the pronoun he or she corresponds to the person or people pictured on the cards. The interpretations are inclusive of men and women. So yeah, inclusive, meaning yes, it applies to everybody, not just, one gender or one person. So the suits of the minor arcana of Cosmic Tarot match the four elements. So wand represents fire, or corresponds to fire, cup to water, swords to air, and pentagrams to earth. The symbolism of the elements make the minor arcana as a whole more comprehensible and helps the card reader to absorb the meaning of the cards. So I think it is pretty important that we focus on maybe pulling the minor cards during a reading, just for a lot of extra information. So, alright, the suit of wands are fire, obviously, we all know that. So, the fire element is in the realm of the spirit. As fire consumes wood and rises higher and higher, so spiritual activity expands at the expense of materialism. So, I like that. Fire is the ultimate purifier, just as it is the ultimate destroyer. Passionate devotion can purge selfishness. So, Fanaticism damns all dissent. So religion is not necessarily the only outlet for what is labeled here as spirituality. So meditation, yoga, on and on and on, all that good stuff. So, the quest for truth, unstained by arrogance or self-righteousness, and the urge to be truly compassionate are in the realm of the spiritual. So, whether one is a believer, an atheist, or an agnostic, fire gives off the creative spark, the light of inspiration. It is the birthplace of the muses. Pride is a trait of the suit of wands, so as is anger. So, you can use that, you can use it in spell work, anything, to connect more spiritually with your guides, with whomever you wish. So, the suit of cups, water. I need a cigarette. Sorry, guys. Right. So, cups, water. So, water is obviously in the realm of emotions. So, that fluid and very uncertain element of our psyches, nothing is more mutable than water, except possibly our emotions. So, when emotions are in full flow, it seems that nothing can stand up to them. Judgment, prudence, and well-laid plans are swept away by floods of feeling. So we can kind of understand ourselves a little better with that, I think. So love is the strongest and most motivating of affections. Nothing but love can lead us to cast away self-interest, and yet love, or what is perceived as love, can lead to violent obsessions and the most devious manipulations. True. Very true. Scary true. Go back to my love spell gone wrong. Yeah. So, alright. There we go. Okay, love fulfilled gives us wings. Unrequited love fills days and nights with tears. So the Franz Liszt composition, A Dream of Love, musically captures the beauty of love together with its tensions and its uncertainties. So many of the cards of the Suit of Cups show people enjoying love, dreaming of love, or suffering from love. So, confidence, the more reliable sister of pride, is a character trait of the Suit of Cups, as it is susceptibility and malleability, malleable or whatever. So, yeah. So I can see right now myself in certain, suits. I'm sure you all can too. So now, Suit of Swords, air. So air is the realm of the intellect, as in the expressions of mental acuity and sharp wits. Swords symbolize the power of the mind in its rational mode. So. Pain, mental and physical, is a disturbing motive in the Suit of Swords. So, quote, the mind is its own place and in itself can make a heaven or a hell of heaven, unquote. So, that definitely I know everybody can relate to that, especially me. Definitely in the realm of air right now, along with probably, I would say, air, fire, and water are the realms that I am completely kind of attracted to right now. So we can use this valuable information for anything, meditation, all of it. So, Oh, the words have a noble tinge, but they are spoken by Satan, cast out of heaven. in John Milton's Paradise Lost. So, a mental activity does not bring only pain and delusion. The sword cards also depict situations in which explosive emotionality is tempered by reason. So the intellect is the key actor in integrating emotions, body, and spirit. I need to work on that. So, aridness and infertility are possible problems in the suit of sword. They are balanced by the ability to make full use of one's faculties and male virility. So, not so much that. Maybe the suffering of love? Or the dreaming of love? Better for me. So, the suit of pentacles. Pentagrams. I like pentagrams. Earth. So, Earth is the realm of the physical and material, whereas the wands are connected with our spiritual nature. Cups with emotions, and swords with mental life. Pentacles place us squarely in our bodies, since we are a living pentagram. Literally. All of us. Which is pretty amazing. Pretty cool to think. To really ponder and think about that. So, alright, so the suit of pentacles, traditionally called coins, deals with all that concerns the maintenance and satisfaction of the body. So, food, jobs, shelter, sex, and so on. Failure and success, poverty and riches. Earth offers us both sides of the coin. So the settings of the other suits tend to be exotic and even surreal. But most of the pentacles cards show down-to-earth places. So, yeah, makes sense. The symbolic qualities of earth, along with those of water, are most fascinating to religion and psychology. Interestingly, in European symbolic systems, these elements are considered feminine. So, perhaps it is the lure, as well as the mystery of earth and water, that draw the focus of churchmen and analysts. Quite interesting. Yeah, I think so. So, religions advise us to restrict earthly sensuality and watery emotions. What don't they restrict? Many schools of psychology tells us that we must indulge our emotional and physical urges, as if these are dangerous substances that must be siphoned off to maintain certain hygienic levels, which I agree fully on. Fully. Very dizzy. Very dizzy. Feels like everything is just kind of topsy-turvy. Alright, so. Alright. As in the other elemental realms, it is balance or it is imbalance of physical concerns that provide the outcome. So a person obsessed with gathering riches places himself or herself in danger of being without inner resources in emotional or material crises. So, again, perfect sense. Okay, so a person, I already read that. There we go. Okay, continuing in a detested job for the sake of personal wealth is to make oneself no different from an ox pulling a plow, dreaming of the trough of hay at sundown. So, on the other hand, if a hated job is endured out of love, perhaps you support your children or parents or friends, then one yokes oneself to the unselfish heart, and this is the greatest task we can give ourselves. So, that makes sense too. That makes a lot of sense. So, stubbornness, retentiveness, and dullness are dangers in the suit of pentacles. They are offset by determination and a true concern for others' physical welfare. So, that's the suit of pentacles. The schemes of the suits of the elements are only that, schemes. So the psyche and body cannot be cut into neat pieces. All the parts overlap and intermingle. They are interdependent, sometimes indistinguishable. the human experience is difficult to see as a whole, and the elements suits offer a method of examining ourselves, of seeing into our motivations, needs, relationships, and so on. So, we need not be like the child who, having taken part a machine, does not know how to put it back together, and is confronted with a pile of useless plastic and metal bits. So a whole, healthy man or woman at home with others and in the world is the ideal. So that sums up the 4 suits in the Cosmic Tarot. Now the numbers, they have yes, value, definitely value. So Ace, number 1, symbolizes integrity, the ego, accomplishment, and beginnings. The number 1 is the loneliness that impels creation. So it is the head of any venture or scheme. So to me that would be like the Godhead. 2 is partners, the lovers, mother and father, yin and yang. 2 can herald conflict or resolution, meetings and decisions. 2 has a tinge of sterility. Whatever. The deal has been made, inspiration has struck, but nothing is yet produced. So, literally numerology, just going through numbers 1 through however many. 4, actually. So, 3. 3 signifies the fruits of partnership. Father, mother, and child. Artist, media, and creation. Invention. Means of production and product. Joy is felt, but it may be fleeting or mutable. So, 4. Alright, number 4. 4 is foundation. Family established in a home. Completion and stability are indicated, but also stasis and even stagnancy. So, that's a 4. Oh, yeah, wow. We have a lot. 4 evokes a feeling that one is unassailable. 4 can be a fort. Make sense? See anybody? So 5. 5 denotes conflict. External, uncontrollable elements have intruded on the 4 square house. So that makes sense. Well, where we go? So the status quo established with 4 is under attack. 6, yeah, brings us to a new plane. 6 is 3 doubled. So, the family has been established, subjected to stress, and has discovered its own strength. Some wariness remains. Security is tempered with awareness of the vindictiveness of life. Perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. So, alright. 7. 7 represents more flux, change, and inevitably tension. So the balance established in 6 is disrupted. Struggle or exploration can begin, or one can let go and begin to deteriorate, whether a change is for the better or worse. It takes its toll on your peace of mind. So, that's number 7. Number 8, like 6, is another relatively stable place, but unlike 4, 8 does not foster complacency, defensive rigidity, or exhilaration at having learned from experiences can develop with 8. Makes sense. So, 9. 9 means we're almost there, whatever there is. So, 9 can produce feelings of tension, of powers exerted, of expectation, or there can be a premature despair at bad prospects, or the fear that there are just too many loose ends to tie up. So, makes sense. Alright. 10. So, number 10 always is completion. So, 10 is completion, the end of a road. All influences have been exerted, and we only have to look around to see the outcome. 10 does not mean that we should feel stuck if we don't like the situation in which we find ourselves. However, 10 may be telling us to take a different approach. If the outcome is good, enjoy and move on. So, that is why when you do the Celtic cross and you have your side, the last one is the outcome. That would be 10. Although it's not the 10th card, because there are many cards within the Celtic cross spread. So, more on the chord cards. Try math. Good, very good coffee. I don't know how people drink real milk in their coffee. It's wonderful. It's amazing. And yes, I have my diamond in my cup. When I'm nervous or stressed out, I put my diamond in my cup. Don't know why. Maybe there's a spiritual reason behind that. What's a diamond good for? We will find out later. So, more on the chord cards after my cigarette. Book is falling apart. Very much so. I'm sorry. Jean Huet's, I'm very sorry. It's just a very good book. A very good book. The best thing about rolling your own cigarettes. It's the best thing. So, alright, the chord cards. 3 major factors are in play with the chord cards: suit, rank, and elemental or astrological attribute. So, many things happen. Whoa. So, the suit, as an all minor arcana cards, gives the overall outlook on the card in terms of the elements and what realm of the human psyche that we are in. So, the ranks of the cards tend to denote the age range of the individual indicated, as well as another elemental attribute. So, the princesses, called pages in traditional tarot decks, and princes or knights can be seen as women and men with youthful qualities. Kings and queens represent men and women who are more mature, more settled, and in control of their lives. So, princesses tend to have earth qualities, princes fire, queens water, and kings air. Make sense? I think it does. One should not be bound by the gender of the figure on the card when interpreting the chord cards. A prince can represent a young woman. A queen can represent a mature man. It just gives more detail into, obviously, your psyche. Alright, the signs of the zodiac, like the suits of the tarot, have elemental attributes as well. The 4 elements are distributed among the 12 signs of the zodiac, so that each element is assigned to 3 signs. So each sign belongs to a quadruplicity. 4 signs are cardinal, 4 are fixed, and 4 are mutable. So, back to the number 4. The elements are distributed in each quadruplicy, the cardinal quadruplicy. For example, one sign is a fire sign, one is air, one is water, and one is earth. So, the quadruplicies represent the 3 basic qualities of all life: creation, cardinal; preservation, fixed; destruction, mutable. Says Alan Oken, 1980. One can arrive at different personality types for the, God, I'm tired of saying this word, quadruplicities. Cardinal signs denote creativity or creative, enterprising individuals, fixed personalities. I would love to have a fixed personality. That would be wonderful. Really would. So, alright. So fixed personalities, as the world implies, tends to be concerned with conservation, consistency, and loyalty. So mutable signs have the characteristics of adaptability and resourcefulness. So the princess of the Cosmic Tarot represent the element of the suit as manifest in the human personality, as well as having a basic earth quality, whatever the suit or astrological sign might be. Princess represents the fixed signs of the zodiac and have a fire quality. So queens are the mutable signs and have a water quality, and kings are the cardinal signs and have an air quality. Make sense? I think so. Alright. So the court cards rarely describe a real person completely. So to find ourselves to find ourselves or others in the court cards, the attributes of the different cards must be blended in different degrees. The sign of the zodiac by which people generally identify themselves names only the influence of the sun in the astrological chart. So get your chart done. Get your charts done. So where did I go? Oh, there I am. In the same way, a court card indicates the major area of influence a person may have on the issue at hand, or the way in which a certain personality is expressed in the situation. So that makes a lot of sense. Very, very informative. I've never actually read that specifically, but I kind of want to start working with. I mean, I have the Baphomet's book is almost full from the daily tarot readings. So are you guys still doing the daily tarot? Like at night, I'll sit down right by Baphomet, light his candle. It's wonderful. A little bit of oil burning to calm the mind, the body. I'm actually using my own oil that I used before all this happened. I would rub the oil in my soles of my feet so it got into my bloodstream and it actually helped. And ginger is actually proven scientifically to actually relieve pain, and it warms your body up. So if you have pain, ginger oil, soles of your feet, put your socks on, there you go. You'll have a very nice warm feeling. So yes, oils, lots of them. Lavender, drop under the tongue. You can do that. Well, I can. I've spoken to my doctor about that, and it works. It's an amazing thing. It really is. Alright, so I think I'll start with the we'll start with the wands, because it does start with the wands. So kind of let that, information about the suits, the court cards, kind of let them just kind of sink in, and I will continue with that tomorrow. But yes, it's a very, very, interesting deck. They are just, they're beautiful. Within the Cosmic Tarot, they are just gorgeous. And it's funny, I can remember now, back when I was doing Ouija like every single day, and throwing cards down too, and doing the pendulum as well. And then I actually read this, the book, the back of the book, and I had no clue that some of these cards were designed, the people were designed to resemble certain people in life. Like Liz Taylor. She's actually in here. And I had no idea, and I told you guys, it reminded me of, like Liz Taylor or somebody, famous, and it surely enough was. Now I can't find her. But it was really incredible. Very incredible. The synchronicity and just picking up on that. This might be of interest to somebody. Again, what do we? It kind of looks like we have Elvis. Yeah, we do. I'm not 100% sure because it doesn't specifically, tell you what each card shows. Where did it go? But it very much looks like Elvis to me, anyway. Let's see. Where are you, Liz Taylor? Wait, not the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I don't remember. But she is definitely in here. So I do know that some of these are just to look like certain movie stars. So with the Queen of Cups, you can see, they're modeled after, actual people. So that's pretty interesting. I just turned really green. Maybe not, I don't know. So yeah. Separate little bag, well, actually a huge bag for my minor cards. So yes, I will continue that, this tomorrow. So yes, a nice little velvety pouch. Yes, I'm just really getting into the divination again. Damn, I ran right into I don't know, those foot, you have a rocker, and then you have your footstool that rocks with it, an ottoman, I think, I don't know. Yeah, ran right into that. Not fun at all. Alright, how about some coffee talk, guys? A little bit of coffee talk. Yeah? Alright. Oh, where are my comments? There we go. Alright, Crystal Beauty. Hello, how are you? I hope you are well. Thank you for sharing, appreciate. Oh, magic gone wrong? I just talked about that too. Yeah, that was crazy. Very crazy. Alright. Hi, my Adriana Brown, how are you? Okay, I'm so glad you found pain relief. And remember I told you my son-in-law dying. His drug of choice was gabapentin. Really? I have to take that. But he died after being off of it a couple of days as he took a fit when nobody was there, so be careful with those tablets. Oh, I already know. I know. All of the warning signs and everything, so it's a very good, if you don't abuse it. Heroin addicts are abusing gabapentin, so I don't have anything to worry about because I don't abuse it, and honestly it feels like it's weakening, maybe. That or I'm just feeling a lot more myself. I don't know. Alright. Oh, Marjorie, hi. I hope you are well. Jen Gemini, my darling, I love you so much. I know, I can't wait for my hair to be blonde too. It's almost there. It's almost ready. It's almost ready next month, which is a couple days. It'll be all blonde. White. So, thank you. Thank you, my darling, I love you. Lady Witch, shout out. I love you to death. You're amazing. Alright. Light. Who are you? Who are you? I would love to know. Witchy. Lucian Graves. Oh, Lucian. It's not Lucian, it's Lucian. You have to say it with that douchebag accent. Lucian. Lucian. He is a fucking douchebag. A serious douchebag. The Temple of Satan is a fucking joke. It is the biggest joke ever. And thank you, Church of Satan, for saying, distinguishing that you are not a part of the Temple of Satan. So, yes. If you're gonna be a Satanist, stick with the Church of Satan, not the Temple. That's just my opinion from what I've observed. Is he on Tumblr? Seriously? Powerful organization. Ooh. Okay. I love it. Oh, Jen Gemini, I love you so much, Ryan. I love you so much, too. I have no idea. Alright. Dark Prince Lucy. How are you? I hope you're good. You better be. Oh, Savannah Smiles. Hi. How are you? Did I read your comment already? Hello, my beautiful friend. Hi, my beautiful friend. I know it's been a while since I've been on. Something set me this way. And everything is for a reason. Don't give up on love. Don't give up, love. Continue on your journey. Okay, I gave up on love. You help others in so many ways and are loved mucho. Mucho más. Te amo mucho más. Mama. Take time for yourself, but continue on and push through. I love you, darling. I love you too so much. Yeah, I'm pushing on. I'm coming back to my regular self. Finding myself rewatching, different biographies, really getting back into fashion and Jean-Jacques Gabor and Ava Gabor and just all these wonderful, old-time actresses and actors and John Wayne, Clark Gable, all this amazing stuff. Everything takes on a different form and a different perspective when you're feeling good, when you don't have any pain. It's enjoyable. Life is enjoyable. Right. Wired Ferret, shout out, I love you with all of my heart. Andrea Dufour, shout out. Hi, how are you? I hope you are well. Sheila Nagel, hi darling, how are you? Sarah K, you are really cool, but this felt dark as fuck. Yeah, I have a dark side. Everybody does. So, but no, I'm not. No. Not that dark. Jay Burns, hello, how are you? Can't get a grip if there's nothing to hold. Exactly. Jim Burns, hello. Do I know you? You seem familiar. I don't know personally of Burns, but I've heard. Then expected. Okay, thank you. Looks like some sci-fi B-movie villain. Huh, if you're bitching about me, then I hit a nerve. I hit a nerve, and I'm gonna hit that nerve over and over and over again. T-Man 555575. I will keep hitting that nerve. Don't watch my videos. Don't watch them. Kate the Witch, hi. I love you. I love you so much. Alright. I think that's it for today. So. Alright guys, tomorrow I will go on with more of the tarot, the minor cards, and maybe we can find some kind of way to incorporate that into our daily one card from the major cards. But okay, yeah, I should probably get off here. So, I love you all very, very much, with all my heart, all the way from Venus, all the way back down. So, everybody have a good day, enjoy your weekend, stay safe, and I love you all very much.